Liberals, blue MAGA, please come to the front. All of you who are obsessed with attacking people like Maya and Palestinians and Arabs during the election, come to the front. You know, all that ire and all that hate that you continue to throw at the left and at Palestinians and Arabs because you were mad they didn't vote for your queen, because you all swore that if she won, things would be different in Gaza. I have two questions for you. Number one, why don't you explain the DNC's decision to vote against a ceasefire resolution today, to vote against an arms embargo on the Israeli regime, and to affirm the Israeli regime's right to defend itself one day after the Israeli regime killed a bunch of journalists in a double tap strike? Not just journalists, hospital personnel, sick people, civilians. It didn't say anything about that. And that's the National Party. So it's really, really hard to try to make the case that things would be different under a Democratic administration when all of this is happening and the Democratic National Committee can't bring themselves to even condemn what happened yesterday and instead gaslight everybody and talk about how we need to address anti-Semitism. They said nothing. There was no resolution addressing anti-Arab or anti-Palestinian or anti-Muslim hate, although you guys probably wouldn't mind that because not so low-key, you're all fucking Islamophobic and racist towards Arabs anyhow. So I guess they're reflecting your values. And then lastly, where's that energy? Why aren't you guys enraged at them? Can't you take a break from like your bullshit beefs on TikTok that you start with some random leftist to actually try to hold the national infrastructure of the party accountable? Yeah, interesting. I haven't seen any think pieces on it. The Democratic Party is a fucking disgrace, and they don't even care about their own voters. Tell me why it was 8%. 8% is how many actual Democratic voters support the Israeli regime at this point, and yet they voted for those resolutions and against the resolutions on an arms embargo. So they voted against 92% of their own base. Are you guys mad at them, or are you just gonna pretend it didn't happen? Or do you not care? Because it's kind of like, Kamala's got a book tour. Most of the voters, actual voters, support Palestine, but the party, the National Party, the infrastructure of the party does not. And their votes today not only reaffirmed their commitment to being bribed by the Israeli regime, but it also affirmed that they don't give a fuck about you. They literally hate you. The actual gaslighting too of them including a affirmation of condemning anti-Semitism and how the party really needs to look out for it as hate crimes against Muslims and Arabs are up, and as some lunatic in Texas just literally caught a Quran on fire. Has the party said anything about that? Have they condemned that? And Ken Martin, the chair of the Democratic Party, that Weasley little creep, actually said some fucking bullshit about how like, okay, so we're not going to recognize the Palestinian state, but we're working toward it. We're looking at solutions and building bridges. I don't know, some of their bullshit, useless word salad garbage to pretend like they care about what's going on, even though it's like, if you actually wanted to come to a resolution or some kind of justice, it starts somewhere. And where it would start was a fucking arms embargo. This is literally the Democrats having the same fucking policies the Republicans, but with the, I hear you, I see you. It's literally the bombs dropping with the rainbow and the BLM sign meme.